boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. They're dying to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. Run, boy, run. Break out from society. Always another day, hey, and you don't have to hide away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy, but for now it's time to run, it's time to run. This ride is a journey to run, boy, run. The secret inside of you, run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy, run, boy, run. And disappear in the trees.
you're gonna shut up so I can speak? So, Ricky, can you tell me who this is? Do you know who this is? What is it? I keep hearing doofus or nobody. I'm gonna go with nobody. So, I'm sure you all have heard, excuse me, I'm trying to speak, shut your mouth, you pathetic loser. I'm just going to talk over you because I don't have time for this. So, as you all know, JD Drake could not be here because honestly, why would he waste his time being in the ring with this waste of space? So, we are, the best thing in Limitless, came up with the idea that why would I waste my time wrestling 5 nobodies when I could just whip this nobody's ass? So I'm doing all of you a favor. I am cashing in my opportunity. I'm facing you one-on-one. You want to be a star, big doofus? Then you better be able to hang with the biggest star in Limitless Wrestling. Me. So, Rich, for once in your life, do your job and make this official.
Introducing first to my left, representing Art, accompanied to ringside by the masterpiece, Ricky Smokes, and the centerpiece of Art, Ava. They represent from Sparkle City, weighing at an even 200 pounds. The timepiece, Aaron Rourke! His opponent in the corner to my right, coming straight out of the gate, weighing at 206 pounds, the Big Buffalo, Dezmond!
Wrestling fans around the world, welcome to IWTV, welcome to Limitless Wrestling as we bring you Crunch Time. Johnny Torres on the call with Top Shelf Troy, kicking things off with the big boof on Aaron Rourke.
First and foremost, Johnny, while In Too Deep's 2000 hit Back to the Hotel's playing, I appreciate that we didn't do the intro then. What a bop and what a competitor, Big Boofa. Very much appreciated in the short time that he's been here in Limitless Wrestling by the crowd here in Yarmouth. I thought he was going to go back to the hotel with a lot more bruises at the expense of JD Drake. I don't know if this is necessarily a more enviable task, because when you take on Aaron Rourke, you take on all of Art.
Right, I don't know if Rourke's lacking in the striking power department as we're seeing here.
Say the Big Boofa set to take on JD Drake. Ring of Honor pulling him. He would have loved to have been here tonight. Gotta believe that JD Drake's gotta be upset. And, the Vacation Land Cup and JD Drake, there's a history there. I don't know if he's gonna have his opportunity. There's a lot on the line, a lot of qualifying matches here tonight.
And now,
Big Boofa, Dezmond Cole.
As a result, we have a fresh canvas going into the Vacation Land Cup. Everybody in qualifying action tonight, it's either a first or second time.
Aaron Rourke taking a powder here. Look at Ricky holding Ava's clutch. Big dive over the top rope, the Big Boofa. Dezmond Cole, listen to this crowd.
It was like he floated through the air. Magnificent.
Good to say, Aaron Rourke, the dime piece, aptly named. Art has had a lot of success here recently. The return of Becca, not with us tonight, as she is having a tour of Europe right now over in WXW in Germany, much like Ava Everett did earlier this year. Aaron Rourke with a big kick to the back of the head of Dezmond Cole.
You had said it, Top Shelf, regarding the success in tag and trios when it comes to Art, but now for the first time, I think ever, all 3 members in singles competition in one night.
Well, you talk about singles competition, it was almost 5 times the competition for Aaron Rourke.
Yeah.
And when somebody closes the door, windows open. Brad Hollister in for Aaron Rourke, joining that 6-way scramble. More on that later. Ava Everett set to take on LuFisto later on this evening. A lot at stake for Art, even though the opportunity is only one Vacation Land Cup qualifying match. 3 separate chances for them to prove their worth in solo competition. Oh my goodness, Aaron Rourke. Double stomp right to the midsection of Dezmond Cole.
What impressive reflexes on display. Rourke there.
Die piece in with the ace crusher. Right to the cover. 2. Only 2.
Yeah, deep cover. Boofa's still in this though.
I was gonna say, like I said, Dezmond Cole in only so many appearances. We saw him defeat a certain Brad Cashew in his own game.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, those university rules, I'll let you know that the scramble is not going to be under university rules later on.
No, sir.
Listen to this crowd. Passionate is this crowd here in Yarmouth for this young man from New York. The gate. Out the gate, if you will.
Straight out the gate.
Say big boofa.
I'm sorry you had to learn.
Now, even in defeat, turning heads in that 4-way.
What is this? Oh, Aaron Rourke looking in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Cheeky Nandos.
Oh my gosh! German suplex by Boofa.
Rourke motionless.
That is not the trust fall I was anticipating. I'm gonna say a practitioner of Kipiora. Yeah, Brazilian dancing martial arts.
Electing to use that time to recharge his batteries, comes in hot with the elbow. Make it 2.
Aaron Rourke again. Gotta pay attention here. Catches him flush.
How do you game plan for that?
So the educated feet of one Dezmond Cole. Spinning kick. Has a little bit of knee in there. What could this be?
Swirl of the fingers.
Big leg drop. Picture perfect. Dropping a dime on the dime piece into the cover. 2, 3. I'd like to once again bring the attention that Ricky Smokes is holding the clutch, the purse of one Ava Everett.
So far, clean game so far.
Can Paul get a shot of Ricky Smokes holding that purse? My goodness. Boofa now going to the top rope. Enough effect of that leg drop. Let's see what he can do from the top rope now.
Lots of options for Boofa, but Rourke batted away. Boofa now, both feet set on the top.
That's out of the way. Not too much space for him to go there. Catches one. Educated feet as well from Aaron Rourke, and that's going to lay him out. We've seen that split-legged moonsault before.
Yes, you said it.
Aaron Rourke now.
Incoming.
Is he too close, though? Oh, my gosh! Catches him with the boots in mid-air! Boofa needs to capitalize! Sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckles! Nowhere for Aaron Rourke to go.
Oh, and he's in the drop zone.
That swanton bomb, here it comes. Picture perfect! Oh, my God! He crushed him! He crushed him!
And I don't think that's it. Putting the exclamation point on this.
This. We need all that strength. Gets him up. Lays him out with a power bomb. Into the cover. 2, 3. Boofa gets him. He's going back to the Hotel of Victor tonight, Johnny Torres. And we're going to see him back in August for the Vacation Land Cup.
Yeah, he ain't going alone. He ain't going empty-handed. The ticket's been punched for the first time. And wait a minute.
Oh, Ava's not happy about it. Once again, Art finds himself on the losing side of things. Dezmond Cole, impressive here tonight. Ava's got something to say.
Oh, at this point, I'd like to welcome Sam Letourneau. We'll turn it over to Ava.
Yeah, I have something to say. This is ridiculous. All right, we're not losing like this. We have too much wrecking. Pay attention to me. You have a chance to win. You have a chance to win tonight. And I'm definitely not losing to somebody that should be A, retired, 2, a crybaby. Why? Shut your mouth.
Hold the phone here. Top Shelf That's right, now joined by, oh wait, boy, we're off to the races. Sam Laterna joining me in the booth, Sam.
LuFisto's wasting no time.
Rich has got to get his stuff in. LuFisto's going to get her stuff in right now at the expense of Ava Everett.
LuFisto clearly took umbrage with what Ava Everett was saying, namely the fact that LuFisto lost in her debut match 2 months ago at acting up against Jody Threat, and Jody Threat, getting the victory, and LuFisto was despondent over it.
Absolutely, but wait a minute. I'm looking at this isn't supposed to happen for a few matches.
Well, it's happening now.
Derek Douglas ringing the bell. This is happening right now.
So this is an officially sanctioned match, and LuFisto is looking to get a win here at Limitless Wrestling. Also looking to drive a hole through the chest of Ava Everett here on the outside, while Aaron Rourke and Ricky Smokes are still in the rafters here.
I was going to say, Aaron Rourke is still not recovered. Big victory by Big Boofa, and a big body slam on the floor by LuFisto.
I bet Ava is regretting saying that LuFisto should be retired after that one.
And to Ava, she tried to meet her there in the aisleway, but it is, oh my, poor Ava. Aaron Rourke is not recovered. Ricky Smokes is still holding her purse.
What a gentleman Ricky is for
Clutch,
that.
something like that. Once again, hardwood floor here in Yarmouth. No give.
And the crowd is just relishing in this beatdown of Ava Everett, who for months, her along with Art, they've just been a spine in the side of the Limitless Wrestling audience.
Absolutely. It's got to be, you reap what you sow, Sam. That's exactly it. Ava ran her mouth, and she's getting what she deserves, I think. Derek Douglas, though, has got to get this back in the ring. This is not a no disqualification match. There are countouts in this match. As the bell rises, I'm a little bit lost here. I don't know what's going on, but LuFisto is in the driver's seat no matter what.
Well, we're just rolling with the punches right now, and it seems like if LuFisto has her way, this match is going to stay on the outside for a while. Oh, now members of Art pushing Ava out of the way.
Oh boy! Super kick lands flush right in the face of LuFisto. Ricky Smokes is yet to get rid of that clutch. I'm sorry. Oh, of course, Smokes brings Douglas over. Aaron Rourke there to pick the bones. And a crusher off the apron.
And the visionary, of course, always there to capitalize. Always.
Hey, Derek Douglas, like I said, needs to get control of this one. He's back in the ring now.
I didn't even know that Art was going to be ringside for this match.
Certainly did not know that was going to happen. You gotta believe it. We have Ricky Smokes taking on Jabari a little bit later on. I know you'll be back with us for that one, Sam.
Certainly will. Can't wait.
I was going to say, 2 opportunities still left for Art to pick up victories tonight, but their Vacation Land Cup, that was the bell. Are you kidding me? After all of that, Douglas, come on now. Rookie mistake by the referee here. The Vacation Land Cup opportunities are gone. Aaron Rourke blew it. They only had 1 opportunity tonight.
Well, it seems like Ava thinks that perhaps redemption could be had tonight with a victory, but not everything can go Ava Everett's way as she would like. And LuFisto is now still on the outside. We're reaching a 6 count nearly. Could this be the quick victory that Ava perhaps wasn't expecting?
By count out, no less. She'll take it any way she can get it. Looks like Douglas gave her a little extra opportunity there. I think he realized that it was his mistake. That he hadn't rung the bell yet. Big kick to the mush of LuFisto. Ava Everett now off of the races. Catches her again.
She's gonna have to stay on LuFisto like white on rice. Goes for that cover there. Just nearly getting that 2 count.
LuFisto not afraid. Valiant effort against Jody Threat, her fellow Canadian. LuFisto's well-traveled.
Well-traveled, former Cage of Death competitor, one of the CZW originals. She's been in the industry for over 21 years. So for Ava to not give her the respect she deserves, it's unwarranted.
That was unwarranted if you're Ava Everett. Keister coming in hot. Cannonball. Brings Ava Everett back. The cover. 1, 2. Only 2. At best, LuFisto, former CZW Iron Man champion, the first woman to become CZW Iron Man champion back in the day.
And one of the women who really did revolutionize intergender wrestling before intergender wrestling was quote-unquote cool, right? right? So
Absolutely. There are a lot of women that would not get into the ring with LuFisto many years ago. Oh, catches her. Tricked her with a little bit of a boot there. Upper body strikes here from Ava Everett. Each forearm landing flush.
And you're right about that point, Troy. There aren't a lot of women who would deign to go toe-to-toe with LuFisto, but Ava Everett, very cocky, very inflated sense of self-importance.
These are all very kind words that you're using, Sam. I think the word is crazy. Crazy is the word you're looking for.
LuFisto going for that cover, but Ricky Smokes assisting Ava Everett, getting her leg on the rope. Not fair play here. Guys, if you're watching at home, you have to know LuFisto is on her own here in this match, whereas Ava Everett has her coterie. She has Art at ringside. How can this play to her advantage, Troy?
How is it always in the past? It's 3-on-1. Not 1-on-1, not 2-on-1. It's 3-on-1 when Art is there. Once again, catches LuFisto with that crusher. Into the cover. Douglas down. 2. Right at 2. Kick out by LuFisto. He needs to keep those kickouts coming. Once again, Ricky Smokes beside himself with that damn purse.
Well, Ricky Smokes is going to have a lot more on his mind later on when he goes head-to-head with Jabari. So, might want to stay focused on that more so than this match.
Once again, getting back up on the apron. Douglas, you got to take care of him.
Oh, come on, what is this?
You got to take care of him, of course.
Look at that.
Yes, he did. You're absolutely right, Sam. What's in that? Is this Missy Hyatt over here? What is this? Oh! Catches Aaron Rourke.
I think she meant to go for LuFisto there.
Yeah, you don't say. I have a feeling that purse had a lot more than makeup in it.
Burning hammer connects! Oh my gosh!
Absolutely not. Kick it out. No, thank you.
Here's your winner, the Wounded Owl, LuFisto!
Burning hammer. As if it wasn't hot enough in this building. That hammer burns deep. Drives Ava Everett into the canvas. She's out. She's out, Sam.
Oh, she's out. I think it
She's
might have
not
burned a
moving.
hole through her chest.
LuFisto standing proud here. Ava Everett is out. Aaron Rourke is hurt. Like I said, I have a feeling there was something more than makeup inside of that clutch. LuFisto picking up her first victory here at Limitless Wrestling. And Art, you're keeping score at home, is 0-2 through the first 2 contests.
Hey, you never know. There's one more match ahead for Art. Maybe it's going to be Ricky Smokes who winds up pulling out the victory for Art. You never know.
Dezmond, congratulations on making your first qualifier into the Vacation Land Cup. It seems like you've had a really good entrance into Limitless Wrestling, first defeating Brad Cashew, that undefeated streak that we were just hoping someone would break, and now today you didn't even know who your opponent was, and you wound up defeating Aaron Rourke. Now, next up, Vacation Land. What are your thoughts on that opportunity, and how that could affect your Limitless trajectory?
Well, not only a Limitless trajectory, but this is like career pivoting for me. You have no idea, Sam. You're right, I didn't know what was going on coming into this, but I'm speechless. I'm emotional. Ever since this Vacation Land Cup was announced, I said I'm gonna get there no matter what it takes. I'm gonna get there. And I did it, no matter what the odds were tonight. No matter if it was JD Drake, unfortunately, Aaron Rourke, I did it. And now all I am focused on is the next step. Because I am coming to win the Vacation Land Cup, because I am officially in it.
Well, best of luck, Dezmond.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you there.
Thank you.
Sam Chernick here. I'm hoping to catch a word with Art following 2 consecutive losses tonight. Hello? What? Can I have a word with you guys? What? Two consecutive losses tonight. Is Ricky going to be the one to pull out the victory?
You want to ask me a question? I'll answer your question.
Yeah, come on out.
Yeah, what's up?
So, Ricky, Art is 2-0 here. You are the final chance for Art tonight. You go head-to-head with Jabari. What are your thoughts about this match?
I think guys!
Don't talk to Ricky! Don't talk to him!
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a 6-way scramble match, and it is a Vacation Land Cup qualifier.
Scramble action on tap here at crunch time. Two of Boston University's finest making their way ringside. Brad Cashew really trying to find some rhythm tonight. Has a very valuable opportunity in the form of a VLC qualifier. Only two of the participants in this match have tasted this dance before. MORTAR and Byson. MORTAR in 2020, Ripper in 2021. Neither have gotten a taste of the finals.
Saying, Brad, yep, you talk about somebody who, to his advantage, won those Harvard University rules match until he ran into the big boofa. In addition to a possible title shot, you gotta believe that he's gonna want to get his hands back on boofa again. He wins this contest tonight, he's got a shot.
Yeah, you said it. No better way to re-implement university rules. Could you imagine Brad Cashew implementing university rules across the whole company? But I don't think Mom will let it happen.
Will Mom let it happen, you said?
No!
This guy, this is the Bobby Orlando song playing right now, folks. The GOATest of all time, Bobby Orlando in the house.
An action, singles action, for the first time since the road. What a valuable opportunity here. Bobby Orlando might find himself in his first Vacation Land Cup.
Say Bobby Orlando, part of the Shook crew, him and Bryce Donovan, taking on MSP in our last outing. And wait a minute, he's got this, I think he's got it. Yep, put Bobby Jr. down.
And you know, if Bobby Orlando takes this home, this will be Bobby Jr.'s first Vacation Land Cup.
I'm left to believe that Bobby Jr. and Dean Fernicola can match wins, for sure.
We're gonna see that tonight.
I can only hope so. You talk about a colorful cast of characters. Pick me a winner. Let's wait for all the introductions to be done.
Oh, sweet victory.
Now, you want to talk about his problems lately?
Oh,
You want to talk about being caught in the mill? The prestigious breakdown. This young man. Talent beyond words. Maybe we're going to see it on display here tonight. Brett Ryan Gosselin. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you don't say.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I did not think that Mac Daniels was going to be at ringside with him.
Like, I saw him on the graphic, but I didn't think he'd actually come out. Thought he still might be on vacation.
He's here tonight. That's half the battle. He's set to defend that Let's Wrestle championship later on this evening against Channing Thomas. Big fight feel there. But that's the news story here.
Yeah.
There seemed to be some... Even BRG seemed to be sick of the antics of Mac Daniels. And
Spotlight's on BRG, who just crossed the 30-match mark under a Limitless Wrestling banner.
I'll say, talk about another guy that profited from the road. BRG. Perhaps punch his ticket here to the vacation.
I mean, we can say what we want about Prestigious's mixed bag and tag and trios and the downfall, the dissolution, but Brett Ryan Gosselin didn't back down from Rip Byson when we were up in Harmon.
Certainly did.
Speaking of not backing down,
buddy of yours, a man who an opportunity presented itself, did what he had to do, but Aaron Rourke got moved to a singles contest. Brad Hollister in. We have not seen Brad Hollister in quite some time here in Limitless Wrestling Ring.
2019. It's been a long 3 years, and the last time we saw Brad Hollister, he was beating Christian Casanova.
Those of you at home keeping score, that'd be Carmelo Hayes in NXT.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you've heard of him.
Brad Hollister, off the merits of that victory over Casanova, was set to be in the field of the 2019 Vacation Land Cup, and then his ACL exploded from within.
Absolutely. Talk about a guy that could match amateur wrestling with Brad Cashew. That guy right there.
And this guy right here.
Oh boy. Red Byson. You said it last year. Ace Romero in the opening round of the Vacation Land Cup.
Rip Byson, last year, if he was going to take on Ace Romero, he would have taken the whole thing. So far, Rip Byson, if he walks away from this scramble, the odds are not in his favor. But I Rip Byson, if he wins this, there might not be any stopping him.
Sorry to interrupt. Masha Slamovich just asked me if I had vodka.
Oh, wow.
Concerned. I'm afraid of her a little bit. Red Byson. Listen to this crowd. Like I said, he's been to the promised land before. He wants to go back. Still stuck
victories over BRG and RSP. Ripper's making the climb fast. The VLC, the next mountain in his crosshairs. Yeah, you had said it before, and the picture is forming in front of our eyes. What a colorful cast.
Styles make fights. In plain English, folks, that is the brick shit house. Mortar.
Never one to be counted out. Has had a rough go of it this year. Fell to Jody threat, fell in the four-way. But this might be the ticket to his second Vacation Land Cup.
I was saying, picking up a tag team victory with Shane Mercer on short notice against Prestigious. Gotta believe that Brett Ryan Gosselin remembers that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Brett Ryan Gosselin got the measure of revenge. Landed the unprettier. We'll turn it back to Rich.
Introducing first directly in front of me, wrestling out of Lowell, Massachusetts, weighing in at 253 pounds, this is MORTAR! Introducing next to the corner to my left, from downtown Whip City, weighing in at 230 pounds, Iron Whip Byson! Wrestling out of Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at a thick cut 250, Big Bacon, Brad Hollister. Introducing next in the corner to my left, he is accompanied to ringside by the Let's Wrestle champion, the main attraction, Mac Daniels! He represents from the City of Champions, weighing in at 190 pounds, the victorious BRG, Brett Ryan Gosselin! Introducing next in the corner to my right, making his summer residence in Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Weighing tonight at 202 pounds, he is accompanied to the ring by Bobby Jr. This is the goatest of all time, Bobby Orlando.
Sparrows. Not this way.
Dang it, Rich!
Before we begin, while this match will not take place under university rules, why? As I was saying to the 5 competitors in the ring with me, this match might not be taking place under university rules, but there's no reason this scramble needs to get out of hand.
I just forgot where I was listening to him talk.
There's no reason we can't wrestle with sportsmanship and pride. So let's agree to some ground rules.
Ground rules?
Scramble?
Rule number 1, no chops.
He's looking right at Ripper.
No punches to the head.
Looked at everybody.
No eye pokes. No headbutts.
It's Mortar.
And no lariats.
It's a handful of people in there. Yep.
Oh,
It's new to a couple of those guys.
yeah.
Well, there's your chop.
Well, rule number 1.
There's your punch.
Rule number 2.
There's an eye poke.
There's 3.
Headbutt.
There's make the prediction. I gotta go with Ripper.
Rip Byson surely has the biggest chip on his shoulder, so you think.
It's hard to pick against Brad Hollister, hard to pick against Bobby Orlando, hard to get pick against BRG, hard to get pick against Mortar. Those temporary alliances.
One fall to a finish, Johnny Torres.
Yes, sir. Summoning the energy of the room, and Brad Cashew having other ideas. Mortar, the king of the hill. Only gonna get redder.
Some amateur wrestling, I don't know.
Yeah.
Brad Hollister.
You know, Western Mass versus Eastern Mass's finest. Yes, sir.
Battle, if you will.
I love it.
Oh, man, I gotta write this down. BRG. Oh! Crushing knee to the head of Mortar. Sets him up here. What's this gonna be? Beautiful snap suplex.
Snaps off following suit. Foot square in the mush on Mortar. Here comes Bobby Orlando, your mom and mine, out of the way of the clothesline. This combo. Bobby slam.
Bobby slam. It's gonna be a sick trick, baby.
Flip.
Gonna be what? No sick tricks. Moonsault lands on his feet.
That's one.
Back body drop from the goatess of all time. Brad Hollister back in now. There's Bobby Orlando. With that monkey flip, perhaps a goat flip. Oh, wow! Big man's got some athleticism as always. Brad Hollister, where you been? Catch some of that keister. Brings Bobby back up. Exploder. Wash.
Hey, Ripper.
Two guys that know each other very well in the Western Mass area. Rip Byson going toe-to-toe here with Brad Hollister. Welcome back, Brad. Avalanche in the corner. Ripper coming back. Big boot catches Hollister.
No love lost here. I think back to Pioneer Valley Pro. I think back to Blitzkrieg.
Now here at Limitless. BRG. Low bridge of that rope. BRG taking the air here. Suicide dive. The distance. Oh, he caught him hard.
Caught Brad Hollister in the splash zone there.
Say Rip Bison's out. He's a mayor. It is very warm in this building, folks. July 23rd, 2022. It's in the low 90s still this late in the evening.
Right.
It's hot in here, guys.
Bobby Orlando, though, looking to heat things up even more.
Oh, didn't work. Gotta be a little less confused, boys. Bobby! When goats fly!
Sick trick.
What does Mortar have planned? Oh, I don't like this. Mortar does not like to be upstaged. Oh, God. Have you ever... I would say it's one thing for goats to fly, but what is this? Beautiful tope! Swanton! Mortar feeling it! He wants his title shot. He wants his opportunity at Alec Price.
He's got a long climb ahead of him.
As him and Alec Price started out, kind of came into their own at the same time. Alec Price at the start that really took off. Mortar wants his opportunity now. No
Cashew has other
here.
ideas.
Say Cashew with a chair to the gut, no big deal. At least in this match, gut wrench.
Yeah, chaos reigns.
Oh, every bit of it over the knee of Cashew. Gotta make a cover here, perhaps. What is it, Brad Cashew? What's he doing here? To the top rope, really?
What a vertical leap.
Catches up with his own Swanton cover. Two. Kick out at the count of two. Very surprised. Everyone's pulling out all the stops here, Torres.
Yes, sir.
First pin moves on next month. Big forearm from BRG. And another one. Coming in with an elbow.
Near knockout shots. Sweet victory.
Big lariat. David Glenn Isley's sweet victory echoed throughout this arena for BRG. Will it play again? Hollister back in now, catches BRG.
Crispy right hand.
Brad Hollister wants to remind this crowd who he is. With strike like that, with ease, Johnny Torres.
The strength, the agility, scales those ropes like nothing. Cover, only 2.
Only had 2 counts as Eric Greenleaf. Crowd loving it here in Yarmouth, Maine.
Brad Hollister in the shape of his life.
I was gonna say, no knee problems tonight. Elephant in the room. We're talking about Mac Daniels on the outside. I'm wondering how involved he might be, if he wants to at all. Or is he thinking about Channing Thomas later on in his Let's Wrestle championship?
It's got to be sitting in the back of his head, top shelf. Later on tonight, big business.
I was gonna say, our sister promotion in Central Maine, out of Herman, Let's Wrestle. I'm gonna vomit. Did you hear that chop? Brad Cashew just blushed on the outside. Oh. Big bacon. Look at that. Manhandling him. Cover. 2. Only 2. I don't know if BRG was going to be able to kick out there.
Wait a minute. Love gun lariat.
Love gun lariat. Cashew back in. Gets caught with another one. Big clothesline. Bobby taking a little too much time there.
Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Crap, says Bobby Orlando. He knows what he's in for here.
Bobby used as a battering ram.
Catches the back elbow, does Cashew. Rip Byson. Could be that Franken Ripper.
Wait a minute.
Oh, big boy. That big boy strength. 2 for the price of 1. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Oh, not 3.
BRG's going to try to bring the tower down.
Gets them all. Rip Byson had them all up and brings them back down. Big, strong boy.
Cut from stone. Done Jim approved. Iron Rip Byson. Mortar back in the ring now.
Rick Shithouse gets him up. Spine Buster catches him. The cover. What is this? Hollister brings him back up. Give me a ripcord. What is this? Down to the canvas. Bacon. Misses the senton. Mortar is good for a senton if he can get back up. Everybody's out. Everybody's out.
What chaos. What a scramble. Yarmouth loving it.
Say Dean Fernicola on the outside.
Dean Fernicola's loving it.
Dean Fernicola's got to be sweltering in those clothes.
I can't imagine. Bobby Orlando, combo god. Cashew though.
Cashew gets him. What's this going to be? What is this?
Figure 4 on the legs.
Gets him. Almost like an Opamari water slide, but he's got the legs hooked. Bobby gets out of it. Fireman's carry position. What's this going to be? German suplex. Oh no, Samoan drop. German suplex. Bobby with nowhere to go. Mortar. Turn around, Bacon. Oh, beautiful drop kick by Mortar. Spine buster from Byson. BRG in now. Turn around, Ripper. Catches him with that. Oh wait, I don't know if he got it all. Gets it. Wait a minute. Drives him into the canvas with the unprettier.
Oh, he stuck Mortar with that.
He's got him. BRG's going on. Cashew breaks it up.
Yeah, if that wasn't broken up, it might have been it.
Looked like Mac Daniels was about to have a word with Dean Fernicola on the outside.
This is awesome.
Brad thinks it's all about him, does Cashew. He's chanting for him. Bobby now with an elbow. What could this be? Another sick trick, maybe. There it is. It's a sick trick cutter. Let's look for here. Oh, he could be looking for. What is this? Another one.
A backflip? Is that
the reverse backflip, aka the front flip?
Wait a minute. Unhand Bobby Jr., you son of a bitch.
I don't like this. Oh, come on, Dean. Cashew's got him, knocks him off.
Shellacker. Cashew lands the shellacker. Bobby Orlando to the outside. Dean Fernicola has taken Bobby Jr. That Brad Cashew just got stuck with the pop-up powerbomb there for Big Bacon Brad Hollister.
Now, as it were.
Yes.
You can see that strength again. He got BRG up earlier. Can he get Mortar, though?
That's a whole brick shithouse.
That's a completely different story than BRG. By quite a few pounds.
Mortar having other ideas.
I was say Hollister. Perhaps not enough strength to get him up at this late in the junction here. What is this? Catches him with a Frankensteiner. Effortless by Mortar. Catches him with a clothesline. BRG gets him.
Oh, not again.
If he gets Mortar, he got Mortar with that before in a four-way match a couple months ago.
Yeah, Buffa and Mooney.
So four-way there. Buffa, here we go, wait a minute. Trying to measure him up again, Mortar.
Mortar's got his
Misses him once again. Spears him out of his boots almost.
God, he did not have scouted, but Ripper.
He's got him, fireman's carry. Fireman's carry. Gets him with a boot to the face. Another boot to the face. BRG catches him again for a third time. Ripper's not down. Drops a knee. Drops a knee down. Gotta capitalize now,
Wait,
BRG.
Matt Daniels.
He's ain't popping him with the belt, he said. He said pop him with the belt. Lariat.
Fastball right down the middle.
Ripper advances. Oh no.
Here's your winner, qualifying for the Vacation Land Cup Tournament, I am
Byson catches him. What a scramble by Torres.
That championship belt fracas there. That might have been the time frame for 1, 2 more super kicks from BRG. Could have made all the difference.
Yeah,
But
Rip Byson down to a knee. He had him out.
right, but instead, as a result, Matt Daniels cost BRG the match. Rip Byson, he's going to Vacation Lane Cup number 2.
Rip Byson's even shaking his head there. Going toe-to-toe with Mortar on the outside. Bobby Orlando giving it his all. A couple sick tricks did not spell victory for the Goatist. Rip Byson, even like Rip Byson looks confused as to why BRG didn't take advantage. Great
Good
show of
shake from
respect
Mortar
here.
to Rip Byson. No, how can you not respect the effort?
Say Mortar with a valiant effort. Rip Byson moves on, and BRG, the Chief, stands alone here. Wait a minute, let's stick with this. Ripper's victorious with the big news. Let's check and see what's going on in here. And when I send you the belt, use the belt. I wish I could hear what they were saying, Johnny. Look at the look up.
The body
I think
language.
BRG is going to be playing nice for too long.
The body language is, well, it's doing all the work for us here.
We were surprised that Matt Daniels was out here with him in the first place, Johnny Torres. And
The eyes of BRG could pierce Mac Daniels.
he's just taking off. He's not even going to wait for him. Brett Ryan Gosselin, very impressive, but not only he was not victorious tonight, but he took the pinfall in that one. Matt Daniels seemingly unbothered now.
Brad, is it possible to have a word with you following your return to Limitless Wrestling?
Whatever, sure.
No, I've never interviewed you before, but it's been 3 years since you were here at Limitless Wrestling. Tonight you returned in a 6-man scramble. You didn't come up victorious, but how does it feel being back at Limitless Wrestling?
This morning when I got the call to come here, it felt great. Right now, doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. 3 years on the shelf, and I watched this company rise. I watched this company become something great. Why I stayed stagnant. I stayed at a level, and I don't stay at levels. I grow levels. I get higher. I keep growing, and now to come back to a loss just sucks. It sucks. I put in all this work. I put in all this time, and to come back and to come up short absolutely sucks. But it's not the last time I'll be here. It's not the last time I'll be here. I got denied before. Hell, I'll get denied again. But after a while, y'all can't deny me anymore. I'm Big Bacon, and I'm the most talented wrestler from this area. And it's about time everyone gets put on notice.
Yeah, maybe I just gave her a taste of her old.
Masha, come on.
And ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a Russian chain match. Both athletes will be joined at the wrist by a Russian chain. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission.
No love here. No love at all.
Zero.
Former dojo comrades over at Wrestling Marvelous Future. A friendship turned very ugly.
I think that both ladies are looking to still find the affection of Chigusa Nagayo in this one.
Yeah.
And I think that there's no better way to do that than by bludgeoning each other with a Russian chain, Johnny Torres.
Delmi Exo completely reinventing herself. The God Queen finding new life, finding victory in the most unlikely of places.
Hey, she stole a victory from Masha last time out. The God Queen with her tiara.
Stolen honor, stolen valor. Delmi Exo having the chance to even the series, even the saga.
And you think back, think about how big of a win that was for Delmi. Think of where Masha has been lately. Undefeated in Impact Wrestling right now.
You know? And you better believe that Delmi Exo picked the brain of one Iron Lip Byson who was victorious over Masha at Wrestle on the first day of the year.
Delmi. You know, Delmi we know can get down and dirty, but a Russian chain match, John.
And even tonight, you look at the chosen attire for Delmi. Usually has very specific Joshi-inspired attire, but tonight, street fight, baby.
I was gonna say, remember Ashley Vox and Chris Statlander nearly tore this building apart.
Tore the ring apart.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we are. Masha Slamovich did not come to play.
Yeah, both Delmi and Masha, they're ready to fight.
I can feel it. The mood has changed, Johnny Torres. I can feel it. I thought the action was hot and heavy before.
Neither warrior taking their gaze off the other, the exception, Masha for one moment. Gazing out to the Yarmouth faithful, do they know what they're in for? Answer, no they don't.
She's already stitched up there. Masha's ready to roll.
Introducing first to my immediate left, currently residing in East Hampton, Massachusetts, the God Queen, Delmi Exo. Her opponent in the corner to my right from Moscow, Russia, the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich!
These ladies are going to feel like they were hit with dynamite at the conclusion of this contest. Delmi's hooked up, Eric Greenleaf there to make sure just that. We're underway, Johnny. All bets are off now.
Yeah, referee Eric Greenleaf.
Anything that happens between that bell is going to be legal. Oh, boy.
Now
Delmi Exo.
We're already shortening the range on that chain. And now...
And I'm going to tell you right now, Delmi is not going to be afraid to trade with Masha. But she's going to need to compete. She needs to try her best to hit as hard as Masha. Or be craftier. And there's a chance she could be. Kicking her out from the chain there. Delmi Exo. Trying to find her vertical base. Ducks that clothesline. Delmi now. Catches her, rolls through.
Ronald!
I'm going to say, I don't think Masha's looking for a pinfall yet.
No.
Not quite yet.
No love.
And there it is. Chain in play, folks. There it is. Man, you can't imagine. When you have a chain wrapped around your neck, you cannot breathe. Simple as that.
And
I don't even know why
especially-
I'm commentating on that. You know that, but my God.
But even
think
again,
about that for a second,
she's getting
John.
her sternum pressed against the second rope all the while, like even more so. Masha in the driver's seat here. But Delmi's not going down.
Say, Masha is not afraid to get down the nitty-gritty. You talk about the legendary LuFisto earlier tonight picking up the victory. how she kind of laid the ground. That true street fight mode for women's wrestling here in North America.
Yes, sir.
Hardcore wrestling, deathmatch wrestling. Masha, as of late, has been mixing it up. She's been in the pit. She is not afraid. She's going to put it all on display tonight.
No doubt about it.
The question is, I don't know, is Delmi ready to bleed the buckets that Masha has in recent memory? We're gonna find out here tonight. Masha now to the outside. This is where it gets dangerous. Look where that chain is. Nowhere for Delmi to go. It's stuck around her wrist at that position. Oh, right in the chest. Once again.
Yeah, nowhere.
And that's the whole thing. The leverage, bringing her down. She has nowhere to go. Hawks one right in her face. Disrespect from Delmi XO. What's that? What is that? I can't see what that is. Delmi trying to get out of there. Very nice, and she frees herself very nicely.
Yes.
What does Masha have in her hand? I couldn't make it out from our vantage.
Yeah, I can't quite tell. If it's a blade or if it's nuts. But Delmi now having none of any of it.
Drops her right on her head. That suplex turned into a brainbuster very quickly. Into the cover. 2. Only 2.
Delmi got to keep that pressure on.
You talk about bringing the pressure. I'm Delmi. Like I said, she's not afraid to get down to the nitty-gritty, but I wouldn't let this evolve more into a street fight. Maybe you want to try to wrestle her while you got her attached with the train. You know what I mean?
Right.
Have the chain, rather.
But deeply personal. I don't necessarily know if the smart tactics are going to win out.
Kicks her. What is that? What is that?
Wait a minute. Oh, gusset blade.
That's a gusset blade. Oh no. Oh, she's open. Oh, she's open.
Delmi's wide open.
She's wide open.
And now Masha now trying to open that up.
Welcome to the dance, Delmi. This is what they signed up for, Johnny.
You absolutely no argument.
That is rushing from her forehead. Masha likes it. She loves it.
Now the timetable's coming to play for Delmi. The longer that blood runs, the more blood you lose.
And I don't want to take away the toughness of Delmi XO. But this is an element that she is not used to being in. Masha revels in it. Revels in it, Johnny Torres.
As the minutes pass, Delmi starts feeling that lightheadedness from the bloodlust.
Look at the smile on the face of Masha. Like I said, she is striving.
Not her first rodeo.
The kids say she is living her best life, and that is insane to me. Oh boy.
Oh, but Yarmouth rallying behind Delmi.
Apparently. Tough crowd here tonight here in Yarmouth, man.
Delmi XO.
Touching that one with his input pole. Masha.
Baptized in blood.
Delmi, wearing that crimson mask. I can't believe this. Delmi's got to figure something out here. Masha's just going to keep picking the bones.
And now Masha coming in hot.
Very nicely done. Delmi out of the way. Now what's he got planned here? Drops her with a back suplex. Delmi back up.
Shot out of a cannon.
And you better believe she's going for that cover. Gonna try to get her. 2. Kick out. Delmi trying to get out of this one. Very nicely done. Still with her wits about her. Masha able to kick out. This crowd appreciating that one.
Yeah, rallying behind the warfare.
Eric Greenlee foolishly does not have his gloves tonight. Apparently did not talk to Nate Speckman earlier tonight.
Well, I mean,
kid's got gloves.
I was expecting Russian chains, not gusset plates.
Listen, everything can get very out of control, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, you're spot on. Just like the scramble.
Absolutely, and Delmi there now gonna lay that chain into the back of Masha into the cover. Got her 1, 2. Kick out at the count of 2. Look at Delmi. I'm just not used to seeing it, Johnny Torres.
Oh, but the rage in her eyes.
Anything can happen.
I think she's feeling the
square
bloodlust.
circle. Butterfly suplex. Back into the cover. Consummate about those covers. And only 2.
Delmi. Undeterred. You know, when it comes to blood, there's 2 reactions. There's either fear or there's rage. Delmi's got the rage.
Currently trying to bring out the best in Delmi. Gets her up. What she got planned here? Snake Eyes style right on the top of the turnbuckle. Delmi right to the small of the back of Masha once again. Gonna hook her up across the mouth. Into the buckle.
Good thinking out of Delmi here.
Dragging her out by her feet. Once again, and this is the right move, Torres.
Yep.
Gets that rope. This is the right move, though. Stay on her. You gotta defeat your opponent. You can't wait for her to pass out this game. You gotta pin her. You can get out of this situation. Delmi is in the driver's seat right now. Doesn't play it aside.
Right. You know, if that blood rush is slowed down, and gather her focus.
Say with the heat and hear everything going on. It cannot feel good. Delmi looking for something under the frame, maybe looking for a gusset plate of her own.
Yeah, turnabout being fair play.
Once again, getting to the ring. That ominous rattling of that chain you just hear. A stunned silence kind of falling over this crowd. I think they know what they're watching here at this rate.
Yeah, they know that more hardware is coming into play. I hear the clang of steel.
Another chair brought into the fray here. It's getting tangled in that chain. Delmi's got to pick her spot here.
Steel chair in hand.
Impression on the face of Delmi. Got to play him with that chair. Catches it right in the gut. Delmi now. Gonna swing for the fences. Oh, right to the gut again. Oh, right across the, yeah. You want to talk about not being able to breathe?
Oh, yeah.
Just bringing it across the throat of Masha Slamovich now.
Masha using her feet to kick on out of it. Delmi quickly adjusting chair. Set up now.
Delmi just looks exhausted. There's a look of exhaustion across her face, trying to get out of here.
That blood loss.
Bringing it to Masha. And I don't know how much Masha's got left. Tides have turned. Could be looking, we've seen that package pile driver.
Gut wrench.
Gut wrench. Gotta get her up, Masha says no. Catches her with a spin kick. That chain was holding her back a little bit. What is this? Northern Lights bomb on the chair! No give! No give!
Yeah, Maya.
Gets her, baby! Oh, kicks out at 2. Right at the count of 3.
Maybe a mild dent on the corner of that chair. The primary point of impact was on the spine of Delmi Exo.
Wrapping that chain, that's dangerous now. What can Masha be looking for here?
One night driver.
Perhaps. The gauntlet way. Oh!
It's a power bomb.
With a hybrid pile driver power bomb. All on the bridge of the neck, but at the top of the back too, Torres. Unique positioning.
But Delmi hanging in there.
I don't know what's going on here. Is it possible that Masha's run out of ideas? She's a mad scientist. I can't imagine she has. Kick to the mush of Delmi Exo.
No more hardware. Fireman's carry.
Fireman's carry once again from Masha. That buckle pushes Masha in. Right to the back again, whipping that chain at Masha Slamovich. Delmi Exo trying to measure up again around the throat. What is this? Double underhook. Oh, face first into the canvas. Kind of a short pedigree-esque maneuver.
Yes.
Was that enough though? Masha's not moving. Only 2. Only 2.
Driven face first into the steel of that chain.
Delmi's got it precariously paced around the neck of Masha. Masha with nowhere to go, trying to get that chain off her neck. Delmi is riding her like a surfboard at this rate. Putting all that pressure on the back of the neck there.
Yeah, trying to utilize that chain extension.
Rope breaks allowed in this contest. Masha, she's fading. She's fading.
Yeah, just rolling the chain. Rolling the chain into the neck.
She's out. You gotta ring the boundary leaf. She's out. She's out. Delmi got her. Oh my God.
Winner of the match via referee stoppage, the God Queen, Delmi Exo.
Delmi put her to the referee making the decision there.
Yeah, looking out for the best interest of Masha Slamovich.
Look at Delmi now smiling. She is back in a fight tonight, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, baptized in blood by her dojo, well, compatriot turned enemy Masha Slamovich. Oh, but Delmi. Oh, come on.
Oh, now you're gonna shake her hand, huh?
Couldn't do it after she beat you. You did it tonight. 1-1 in the series, top shelf.
At what price, though, for Delmi Exo? My goodness. Greenleaf checking on Masha. I hope she's okay. Looks like she's coming too, thank goodness. Masha okay. That's a true warrior in the ring right now, Johnny Torres.
You said it. Never one to back down from a fight, ever.
Continue with the show. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Everybody wants to come
Circus Ninjas, baby! Main event! Nolo Kitano! Circus Ninjas in a trio. Been back and forth in the win-loss column here in Limitless. Had the loss to Prestigious last August. Victorious overall. Sorry to bring up a sore subject of MSP and yourself at Fresh Blood 2021. Throw the ardent price you pay, and then they got the win back against Prestigious at the thrill of it. Finding their rhythm here at Limitless. And they get it done again against MSP with a different partner.
I'd love to believe that if I was given one more opportunity, perhaps to team with MSP, I think we could have got the job done. Maybe Dango's a little bit more experienced than I, but that's neither here nor there.
Tell you what, Top Shelf, you go under the Dango training program for a little while, they'll give you another try, I'm sure. You gotta be vibing dirty, baby.
Maybe if I had a sword like Nolo Kitano, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, nobody's gonna say no to you if you got a sword like that. So. Can't blame you.
Speak softly and carry a big sword. But the vibe's about to change here in Yarmouth, as always, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, speak loudly and carry a big vibe.
Is that what it is?
Hold out change for the drip. Wait till sleep, don't trip. Shine bright when the spotlight hits. Let us MSP get lit. Hold out change for the drip.
The shapeshifter. The captain. That's DangerKid. Aiden Aggro. But they're not alone tonight, like you said, Johnny Torres.
Gonna be way more than the beat slap. When they call Little King came through.
Hold on one
Top
second.
Shelf, I think you gotta dirty up that vibe a bit.
Hold on a second. A little bit of Beck coming in here, I do believe. Just a couple of kids from Maine, Johnny Torres. That's all.
Yes, sir. Oh, the vibe just changed in here.
Oh boy. That balloon's gonna pop on that light. It's gonna cause a fire. Oh no, it didn't.
All of you watching on IWTV, just you wait till we shriek later on in the night when it scares the hell out of us. Vibe and dirty, making their way ringside.
There was a couple of losers from Maine, a losers club. I don't know if you've ever read the book yet or perhaps seen the
In a
movie.
town of chimpanzees, these are the monkeys, Top Shelf.
Apparently. Monkeys belong in the zoo, but lions are from the circus. They've got Blazing J Lion tonight, Ringleader Midas, and they've got Nolo Kitano here tonight.
I know you're all singing along at home.
Mikey Whipwreck in attendance tonight. Look at you, have three boys from Maine. Nothing more, nothing less. Vacation land, the way life should be. Three guys that know all about it. Send it over to Rich Palladino.
Introducing team number one in the corner to my right. first from the village hidden beneath the concrete, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Ghetto Samurai, Nolo Kitano. His tag team partners from the Big Top, the Ringleader Midas Black, Blazing J Lyon, the greatest show in professional wrestling, the main event. And they are collectively known as the Circus Ninja.
I don't know if my brain is fully recovered from being kicked by all three of those men. Gotta be honest. Say, wait a minute. Aiden Aggro's got something to say.
Their opponents
Oh, boy.
to my left, first from Vacation Land at a total combined weight of 374 pounds, the Captain Aiden Aggro, the Shapeshifter DangerKid. Feel the vibe! This is MSP! And their tag team partner wrestling out of Portland, Maine. Weighing in at 230 pounds, the pride of Portland, Dirty Dango. And they are collectively known as Byson Dirty.
It's like ride it, get it. See, Johnny, it's like a play on words of riding dirty.
Like Chameleonaire.
Yes. Shout out to Chameleonaire in 2022.
Hope you're well, Chameleonaire, wherever you are.
Sure, he's listening and watching right now.
You better believe he's an IWTV subscriber.
Six-man tag on its way here. The Captain Aiden Aggro, no stranger to Blazing J Lyon. And that's what makes these contests interesting. MSP. Not just the main event, but the Circus Ninjas as a whole. MSP is familiar.
Yes.
There's a familiarity there. They know all their tricks. Circus Ninjas know all of theirs. Blazing J Lyon with the go behind on the Captain Aiden Aggro.
Who is the team that main event debuted in Limitless against?
The Prestigious. Prestigious. You remember. And what a contest that was.
Gosh. And even in the dark days.
Hard to believe that was just a little bit less than a year ago. Unbelievable.
Main event in MSP. Met in Yarmouth once upon a time during the pandemic days.
And we're vibing. J Lyon just can't help himself to vibe sometimes, I've noticed. Yeah, there it is. He just can't help himself. He's trained to do tricks is all, you know?
No, I know. He's a circus lion.
Yeah, but usually for Midas, not so much. DangerKid. Yeah, Nolo, it takes a lot for Nolo to speak up about something. You can tell Nola's irritated already. What? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Little two-step here, little Rockettes maybe, and coming out. Yeah, J Lyon. Yeah, like a Sabio Vega-esque.
J Lyon prefers to lead.
The salsa. Oh, to the outside.
MSP wants to lead.
So you're going to check out J Lyon as Midas Black. Heads up. Suicide dives in tandem by MSP. DangerKid's feeling it.
Nolo Kitano burying his face in his hands.
I was gonna say he showed a lot of emotion trying to mince words there with J Lyon.
Did his best. Well, the old Bronson Kage.
Big drop kicks from the main event.
Oh boy.
Midas Black. Very nicely done. Lands on his feet.
Talk about the human cannonball.
I think I know what's coming. Like I said, J Lyon is trained to do some tricks.
Will the audience direct their eyes to the hoop?
Here we go.
Homicide dive through the center ring.
J Lyon. Perhaps a member of the Bronx Zoo. I don't know. It's just lots of tricks there.
Wait.
What's Dango got?
Wait a second.
Oh my goodness! And he even held onto the rope.
He's got a Lion steak.
He's got that piece of meat.
He's got J Lyon steak.
I was confused with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. That was my mistake. Nolo gets caught by Dango. Dirty and Dango with a European uppercut as Nolo Kitano. Oh, he got it. Wait a minute.
Oh no!
In a razor's edge position. Go to the outside. Nicely done by Dango.
Yeah, easily the most powerful member of this contest.
Certainly the most experienced. Coming up here, wrestling in the state of Maine. I was gonna say the dark days of Maine wrestling. Dango wanted more at a time when there wasn't anything here in Maine.
Yes, indeed.
He cut his teeth all around New England. He really proved himself. Former Johnny Curtis, too. Kicks out at 2, Jay Lyon now. Catches a kick, and Dango now. Oh, and he lands flush there on that middle turnbuckle. Not a good way to land. Cover, 2. Dango kicking out at the count of 2. I was saying the fun and games of MSP, usually when they're vibing with good time, is usually when they're most successful. What do you do when there's another team that likes to have a good time? They're up to their old tricks again. Dango finds himself in trouble here. Nolo with the big knees. Drops him down. Midas with a kick to the face.
Oh, crush Dango in the corner. Now Nolo looking to pile on.
Cover. Only a 1 count from Nate Spetman.
MSP sensing the desperation, the danger. Both reaching for the tag. Nolo Kitano keeping the pressure on.
Big drop kick from Nolo Kitano.
Yeah, they gotta stay on Dango, even if they tag his foot.
We have a double tag, Jay Lyon legal. It's gonna allow Jay. Oh, wait a minute, we've seen this before. I've been on the receiving end of this.
Yeah.
Not fun. Incoming. Oh! Pressing that lower back, that spine of Dango. This might be it. Cover. 2. Kick out at the count of 2 by Dango. In desperate need of a tag.
Yeah, main event now. They're stringing that tandem and trifecta offense together. Dango needs a tag. He needs it now.
I'm surprised to see Dango worse for the wear here, to be honest, Johnny Torres. Like I said, the most veteran of 3.
Right, the quick tags, the constant pressure of the Circus Ninjas paying dividends. But the Yarmouth faithful, fully behind the pride of Portland, reversal of the Irish whip, coming in hot, steps off.
Nicely done, tornado DDT sends Jay Lyon for a ride.
Yeah, launched him across the ring. The opening that Dango needed has presented itself.
But he's got to capitalize now. Close enough. Jay Lyon also looking for a tag. Gets it to DangerKid. Jay Lyon now. Here comes DangerKid. Wait a minute.
The climbing kick.
Puts his hand in the wrong place at the wrong time. Jay Lyon now. Brings out DangerKid. Goes behind here. Go behind again. Once more is DangerKid. Pushes him off. Meets Midas Black, who lands in the front row. Take home a wrestler night here tonight in Yarmouth. Big knee from DangerKid. Very nicely done.
Kenta flavored Busaiku knee. Watch out for Midas.
Catches him right in the gut. DangerKid. Look at those double underhook.
Wait a minute. DK Driller.
But not on. Oh! Talk about ring positioning. 2. There are only 2. I thought that was it.
Yeah, likewise. DK Driller.
I can't believe Jay Lyon kicked out.
Got all of it. The tag to Dango.
Jay Lyon.
Now the tag to Aggro.
This big.
This is a...
So you gotta leave Dango's vibe, and he's feeling himself right now. Dropped a bionic elbow.
Vibe changer.
Vibe changer. That piece of meat goes flying. Cover. 2. Nolo there to make the save, Johnny Torres.
It really shows the evolution of Jay Lyon as a competitor, because once upon a time he would have went chasing after that.
Absolutely.
Nolo Kitano, Ghetto Samurai.
I was gonna say.
Fresh fiery on the apron, gets the tag.
The fierceness of a dragon, the stoicness of a bodega cat.
Round he goes, Blue Thunder backbreaker. Unwinds.
And on the receiving end of that, that spelled disaster for me. I was not able to kick out of that. I think that Aiden Aggro was lucky he was able to roll outside there.
DK just got his face kicked off his face.
Could be a splash here. Look for that frog splash. In tandem, but wait a minute. Catches catches. I think the knees caught Nolo a little bit. Big clothesline by Dango.
What
Celebrate.
power!
Gotta do something here. Can't take too much time, Johnny.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna tell Dango he doesn't know what he's doing. He obviously does, but I would not let the Circus Ninjas recover. Just like that, Nola up and over. Off the ropes. Ducks that clothesline.
Pair of throwing knives!
Throwing knives, assist there by Nola Kitano, cover, 2. Only a count of 2 from Nate Speckman.
Those throwing knives are always a tie turner for the main event, though. It's when they start stringing the top level stuff together.
That ripcord side kick there by Nola. What else do they have in store? Do the main event, and Nola Kitano have any more tricks up their sleeve? What is this?
I think you're about to get that answer.
Oh, nowhere for a captain to go.
The double torture rack backbreaker.
1, 2, leg drop! Sends Midas for a loop. Big knees from Kitano. DangerKid now back in there. Gotta take advantage.
Aggro also in there. Lyon in the crosshairs.
Jay Lyon fighting back.
They're looking for probably the vibe check. Jay Lyon, though.
Gets him with a vibe check, it's over.
Waist lock from Aggro.
Ripcord, elbow to the back of the face of DangerKid. It's a Geary by Jay Lyon.
Perfect 1-on-2 flurry. And now Jay Lyon's blazing. Wait a minute, biracial facial.
Nice with that kick. Big kick again. And they talk about that vibe check. Wait a minute, what are they?
Cartwheel cutter!
Oh, that cartwheel cutter, a new move in the arsenal of Aiden Aggro. Oh, I don't think he's getting up the cover. 2, 3, oh, he kicks out at the count of 2. I don't believe that.
The roar of a lion. The saving grace of Jay Lyon. Aggro right along with you, Top Shelf. Can't believe it.
Say Dango going to the top rope now. DangerKid rallying the Yarmouth faithful here. Talk about that vibe check, but wait a minute. Hold the phone. DangerKid and Dango going up.
2 for the price of 1, but
catches DangerKid. Dango to the outside now, 2. Cover, 3. They got him. Jay Lyon got him.
What?
Circus Ninja!
An all too familiar fate for the MSP. Oh, they got caught. Oh, Aiden Aggro doesn't like it. They let their guard down, Johnny Torres. End of discussion.
MSP and Dango, they felt it in sight. I think they were planning on the 1-2 with drip drops. They probably should have had one of the others watching the outside.
Aiden Aggro normally showing the respect. Aiden Aggro is not happy. Look at Aiden Aggro's face. I've never seen him look like that. I'll tell you, MSP are usually the first people to get up and shake your hand if they've been defeated, but
right.
Look at the look on Aiden Aggro's face. He's beside himself.
Oh, he can't believe it.
Is it fair to say that the Circus Ninjas have the number of MSP?
At this point, I have no argument.
If I couldn't do it, Johnny Torres, back in fresh blood last October.
Gotta be some consolation for you.
I suppose. Put me in, boys. Give me another opportunity. Give me another chance. Give me another 6-man tag. I'm ready.
MSP and Dango taking a second.
Take nothing away from them. Hard fought, even in defeat. MSP and Dango, 3 kids from Maine. Just let out their dreams, Johnny.
Nobody really looking all that happy. Wait a minute!
What is this? Oh, come on. I'm surprised. Dango not happy. Oh, come on.
Not happy about that winning streak.
This is not. Now that you mention it, that is the first time that Dango has tasted defeat.
Right.
Here in a Limitless Wrestling ring, he's not done. He's not done. What is this?
Wait a minute.
Air raid crash. Flipping off. What is this? No! 2 for the price of 1. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. That's what he thinks of you guys.
to Portland no more, maybe.
That was right down the road. Dango just... I'm very surprised. I can't believe it. Why did he do that, John? Is he really just... One loss and that's it?
I mean, you had said it about how angry Aggro was sitting against the ropes there. Dango, we didn't see him till that last moment there. Well, what's next for Dirty Dango?
I gotta believe I have a smidgen of an idea of what MSP wants.
Oh, look at those eyes of DangerKid. Those eyes.
Well, there you go. Vince McMahon with his IWTV account, perhaps.
Well, while we try to make some sense of this, thank you all for watching thus far at IWTV here at Crunch Time. We're going to take a brief intermission. We'll see y'all shortly.
Oh, and here he is. Come on. Dango. Can I get a word?
You're filming right now. You gonna film me?
Yes.
Okay,
Interview?
yeah, what?
Yeah.
What?
It seems like communication, per se, might have broken down with you and MSP there. So what are your thoughts?
Communication, I mean, I come here every other month to come work for my local hometown independent company to try to do them a favor, to try to get them a fucking crowd here. And I got a team with a clown and another clown, 2 clowns. I just left New York playing the jester, okay, with another clown. I'm not coming back to my local hometown independent company to be a fucking jester again, okay? And I'm tired of jesters costing me matches, okay? Next time, ask me to interview me before you just throw a camera in my face, paparazzi style, okay?
I'm so sorry.
All right,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh.
What is going on between these two? You know, BRG was not happy with what he was forced into doing to his friend, Channing Thomas. Oh.
Check yourself before you talk to me that way.
Mac Daniels, the chief stick. Wait, you see what I see? You see what I see?
Wait a minute! Hold on!
He wasn't in the building, world class! Oh boy.
Mac Daniels looked like he saw a ghost! Oh!
Pile driver! Devastating pile driver!
He stuffed Mac like a Thanksgiving turkey!
Channing Thomas! Listen to this ovation here in Yarmouth! World class. Oh, wait a minute. That Let's Wrestle Championship. I think he has some ideas, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, calling a shot there. Putting Mac Daniels on notice if he wasn't on notice already.
The honeymoon is 100% over. And now, Mac Daniels, listen to this.
I'm just going off the script. I'm just running this ship the way I want to run it, if that's okay, because we got another member of the family I want to bring out right now, because your next match is for the Let's Wrestle Championship. So I think it's only fitting that we have the ring announcer, the voice of Let's Wrestle. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my understudy, my good friend, my little brother from another mother, Ethan Scott!
Knock him on his ass, Ethan. Wait, I'm sorry. Are we on?
Wait a minute, Top Shot.
Put the microphone down. Put the microphone down.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Let's Wrestle Championship.
World class Channing Thomas, prestigious no more. He's on his own laurels, he's on his own merit. And he's got championship gold in his sights, but perhaps more important, he's gonna seek his revenge on Mac Daniels. And Johnny, this is a long time coming.
He got a taste last time around. Stuffed Mac with that pile driver. And you know what felt oh so good for Channing? He's going to try to get 2, maybe 3 more of those pile drivers off here tonight. Walk away with the Let's Wrestle Championship.
You know, I think that he has very good odds tonight. Conspicuous by his absence, we scoured the building. John Alba is not here tonight. He will not be in the corner of Mac Daniels. BRG, still question marks.
Yeah.
I'm left to believe that he will be out here. We saw Mac earlier. That didn't come to blows.
You're about to get the answer to that question. BRG.
The outlier of professional wrestling. I mean, Mac Daniels, the Let's Wrestle champion.
First time the Let's Wrestle Championship being defended here in Yarmouth.
For those of you that want to take a look at the catalog, the sister promotion, some up-and-comers, some familiar faces here at Limitless, some of the new faces. People like BRG cut their teeth in a place like Let's Wrestle.
Yes, sir.
Find themselves here in Limitless. You see guys like Ichiban over at Let's Wrestle.
The main attraction.
A main attraction indeed. A physique like none other in the building. There he is. Brett Ryan Gosselin is out here with Mac Daniels. Channing Thomas is dialed in. He is focused.
Introducing first the challenger to my right. From the Dallas Wrestling Office, he weighs in tonight at 233 pounds. He is world class, Channing Thomas! Introducing the champion to my left, accompanied to ringside by the victorious BRG from Boca Raton, Florida. He weighs in tonight at 225 pounds. He is your reigning and defending Let's Wrestle champion. You know who it is, the main attraction, Mac Daniels.
Big fight feel.
See, I don't think it's necessarily happy feet for Channing Thomas, but he is just chomping at the bit, Johnny Torres. He is ready to get a piece of Mac Daniels. Derek Douglas assigned this contest for the Let's Wrestle Championship. Available on IWTV, our sister promotion, finding itself in Central Maine. Used to be out of our old stomping grounds in Orono, Maine.
Yes, sir.
Limitless Wrestling first got its start. Now, Central Maine, the Herman, Maine area. Beautiful ballroom.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable for wrestling. Too good for professional wrestling, I'd say.
Yeah, you know, those wedding venues.
Beautiful, but this is going to get ugly real quick. And Channing Thomas now going to be a feeling out process here, circling up here. Mac Daniels. Oh, my.
For all the times they've teamed together, they've never clashed rapiers quite like this.
Channing Thomas is not here to play games. Overhand to Mac Daniels. Brings him in the hard way. The top turnbuckle, Channing Thomas. Once again, cleaning the clock of the main attraction.
Those Dallas-style forearms raining down on the sternum of the main attraction.
In the hard way, face first into the turnbuckle. Big European uppercut takes over Mac Daniels here.
Channing Thomas keeping the pressure on and the pace high.
You gotta believe just a couple of months ago, Mac Daniels, John Alba forced BRG to super kick his friend Channing Thomas. Coming up together. Top Rope Pro Wrestling.
Yes,
the
sir.
Walk-Up. Products of Ryan Waters. Proud products of Ryan Waters.
They wear that pedigree with pride. Mac Daniels and John Alba, by proxy, driving a wedge into that long-time friendship.
I gotta wonder, right now in the early going, Channing Thomas wrestling a very solid match so far. Gets him up. Face first into the canvas, off the ropes. Gets with a drop kick. Gonna have to be looking for that cover. He gets him. Recover, only one.
And the benefit for Channing of having built a playbook alongside Mac Daniels, Channing knows he has to string the offense together, working combos. Mac benefits off of openings, even having a second to breathe.
Mac has benefited from having the numbers game on his side, which tonight he does still have with BRG in his corner.
Totally. To play devil's advocate, beat Ichiban all by himself.
Certainly did, absolutely. And on very short notice, too.
The pedigree is there.
Up and over. To the floor goes Mac Daniels, Channing Thomas.
But But you ain't gonna find anybody between studying tape, between the jiu-jitsu mats, between the amateur wrestling mats. Nobody stays in the lab like Channing Thomas.
Absolutely. The title cannot change hands on a countout. Just a reminder. To the outside, takes him up. But once again, that match cannot end on the outside. If he wants that championship belt, if he wants the title of Let's Wrestle champion, needs to get him back in the ring, Johnny.
Channing is feeling having the Yarmouth faithful behind him. He's never felt momentum like this.
See, BRG's beside himself. Coming over here. Close to us here in the booth. Channing Thomas. Our first of 2 championship bouts here tonight. Overhand right again by World Class. Alec Price set to defend his Limitless Wrestling Championship against Big Beef Gnarls Garvin in our main event. I say there's a chance that 2 titles could change hands tonight here, Johnny Torres. What if either defending champion has anything to say about it?
Thunderous chop out of World Class there. Well, let's make it 2.
Mac Daniels writhing in pain. BRG doesn't want any part of it. Looking to the other side of the ring. Good on BRG for staying out of it so far. Nearly going in this contest. Not quite. What's the clothesline there? Mac Daniels, what's this going to be? Irish whip. Right, oh my goodness. Irish whip right into the post-zero rung.
And I hope that all of you at home watching on IWTV heard that clang, because it just echoed through the Yarmouth ambit.
That is the shoulder, that is the arm, that is the head of Channing Thomas. On the floor, snap suplex. No, just no give here. Hardwood floors in Yarmouth, Maine.
You've got bad hair!
Oh, and you. Channing. Oh, in a bad way now. Not getting every drop out of that time on the floor, but Channing still in shallow waters here.
Now Mac Daniels in the driver's seat. Gonna try to have to pick the bones here. Another European uppercut from Mac Daniels.
And Mac's gonna have to keep that pressure on. He is at a vast experience disadvantage compared to Channing Thomas.
Dueling chops here. Wait a minute, Mac Daniels slap across the face and right hand lands flush.
Yeah, finding the jaw.
Both men's chests beat red here in the heat. Cover. Kick out of instinct right away. Mac Daniels disputing that he didn't even get one there.
Channing now.
Big knee.
Now opened up wide. That midsection vulnerable. Corner to corner. Channing with the reversal. Oh no.
Nothing but net. Mac Daniels with a boot across the face.
Blasted. Channing might be out on his feet.
Scoop up. We have follow-away slam. Gets all of it, textbook. Consummate right on him for the cover in the center of the ring. Only a 1 count.
Deep waters.
Don't wear this one. Do not start clapping.
Well, that was easy. Do not start clapping. That's never been a better way to get somebody to start clapping.
Rookie mistake.
Oh boy. And that's the problem. Channing Thomas with the experience edge here. Still young.
Wait.
BRG thinking about it. Derek Douglas has got to have eyes on the back of his head for this one.
Yeah, Brett thinking better of it.
The cover, 1.
Can't even find the 2. And I think Channing Thomas knew that coming in. If he waits for the temper of Mac Daniels to run over, he can find openings.
Channing Thomas, again, you can see those strikes. Donnybrook on the floor, he's feeling every bit of it. World-class Channing Thomas, oh! Once again, right into the turnbuckle. Crash and burn, Mac Daniels. Really for another follow-away slam, no. Slam and follows through with it, cover, 2. Only 2.
Channing still in it.
Only 1 again. Channing Thomas able to kick out at 1 on multiple occasions. Goes to show you, good on Mac Daniels for making multiple covers, but Channing Thomas will not stay down for even a count of 2.
Deep well of endurance on display.
We'll be looking for a pile driver here. Mac Daniels trying to get that dead weight that is Channing Thomas back up.
Yeah, you know that he would love to get one back.
Catch some of that step up enziguri. Mac Daniels falls back to the corner.
Stunned, but now Mac coming in hot. Stop cold with the elbow.
Knee trembler. Channing Thomas looking to pick the balls. Look at this beat. Gets him up. Deep suplex there.
Launched with it. Rope assisted Mac Daniels. Back up the standing, but not really. Reversal of the Irish whip, nobody there.
Floats over. Double underhook deep. Twists him over. Very nicely done. Channing Thomas feeling it now.
High on the shoulders.
Could gold be in his future? Needs to come up with something, and he needs to finish the job now, Torres.
Drain leaving the station. Caught the boot. Mac in a bad way. Watch out for the sliding German.
Go! Lands it right in the back of his head. Mac Daniels is out. Channing Thomas needs to capitalize. Into the cover. Let's Wrestle Championship on the line. Only 2. Only a 2 count.
Amazed Mac Daniels was able to answer the 3 count that way. So close to the ropes. Thought that was it.
World class feeling it. I don't know, I've got to believe he's getting a little bit tired. Trying to figure out what he's got to do to put away Mac Daniels. Again, not happy feet, just excited to be there, trying to figure out what he's got to do. Could be that pile driver again. Measures him up, gets him up, Mac Daniels puts on the brakes. Gets him up again, Mac Daniels puts on the brakes.
Pure instinct.
Gouging those highs.
You know who it is.
Northern Lariat, nobody there.
Don't waste your breath, man. German suplex with a pin. 2. I'm not too sure that Channing Thomas didn't have his shoulders down there as well.
That would have been a tough one. Had to go to the instant replay for that.
Belly to back suplex. Pin, shoulders up. As is Mac Daniels for a count of 2. Channing Thomas, though, you can't wait for him. This is where you got to get after him. Do not wait for Mac Daniels to get up. You get after him.
No, don't give him a chance to find a game plan.
Don't give him a chance to ask for BRG's help.
Dragon
Full
suplex.
Nelson.
Nobody home there. Mac Daniels putting on the brakes, thinking German now. Channing, nothing doing. Oh,
Catches
no!
Derek Douglas flush. Oh! Mac Daniels!
Northern Lariat!
In the back of the head and the neck of Channing Thomas. Both competitors are out.
That's how we beat Ichiban. That's how we beat Red Byson. That Northern Lariat.
Say hasn't defended that title in 3 months, Johnny Torres. BRG up on the apron. And BRG in the ring. Derek Douglas not there to get him out. Offering Mac Daniels the belt.
Wait.
A little deja vu all over again.
Hey now. He's got Brett by the jaw.
Oh, he wants him to do it. Oh, come on. Catches him. Oh, no, wait. No, not this way. Derek Douglas is up, though. That's it. That's it. Oh, not this way.
Come on.
Oh, I think I know the decision that's coming, Torres. It's academic.
Yeah. Just say anything.
BRG has had enough, but...
Winner by disqualification, and still,
Of course.
Let's Wrestle champion, Mac Daniels.
BRG stood up for himself, but...
What are you doing?
He stood up for himself. He didn't hit Channing, he hit Mac, but...
Push me.
I'll say BRG and Channing Thomas are at it again. Ring the bell again. He wants somebody out here. Yeah, let's get this under control. Let's get this under control before Jack stands up here.
Tempers flaring.
Hold on. Hey,
Boss is talking.
I'd like to get involved, but I feel like I have to right here because everybody saw earlier, BRG, you were a super thing away from punching your ticket to Vacation Land Cup, bro. Mac Daniels was the reason why you didn't. And Channing Thomas, we all know you were seconds away from becoming the Let's Wrestle champion right here.
Left to believe.
Bullshit, Carver.
Hey, we got one more match remaining in the Vacation Land Cup tournament. And I think there's one way to settle this. Channing Thomas, BRG, Mac Daniels in the first round of the cup.
Oh! Three-way dance in the opening round. Oh, we're gonna see it in its purest form. Prestigious, all three members in a triple threat match. Winner moves on to the finals of the Vacation Land Cup, and
tradition prevails, Top Shelf.
My word. What a unique contest that we're gonna see next month here in Yarmouth.
In Vacation Land Cups past, we've seen members of the MSP collide in three-way dances.
Only one can move on, but the honeymoon's over. The BRG just knocked him out with that Let's Wrestle Championship. Prestigious is done. That's it.
Kaput.
That's it. BRG beside himself. Channing Thomas upset, but moments away from becoming Let's Wrestle champion.
Don't say goodbye, smell you later.
Nah, I can't. I don't wanna end the season on a bad episode.
Bouncing off things and you don't know how you fall. Your power is drained, so you cannot go through walls. You're caught in this matrix, don't know where you play it. You made it could be your favorite, you can make it your friend.
My man Ethan Scott, ladies and gentlemen. And adding him to the list of ring announcers waiting for me to die, so they I love you, dude. You did a great job, seriously, you are awesome, man. How about our broadcast team, Johnny Torres, Top Shelf Troy Nelson, and the queen of IWTV, Miss Sam Laterna. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
First time ever singles action on tap here. The third art exhibition of the night, if you will, Sam. Ricky Smokes.
Ricky Smokes, he's holding it all in his hands for art right here, right now. Ava Everett unable to defeat LuFisto. Rourke falling victim to Dezmond earlier. Can Ricky pull it off?
You know, and tip of the cap to Ava and Aaron. Hard-fought contests apiece. But Ricky Smokes, you know, kind of viewed as like the younger statesman of the group. Kind of, you know, we saw him holding Ava's clutch earlier. You know, he's kind of like the lowest one on the totem pole. But if he wins tonight, what does that say for the whole dichotomy of art?
Could there be a hierarchic seismic shift if Ricky Smokes wins? Could it be that confidence boost that Ricky Smokes needs to really assert himself within that dynamic, within the vision that is art? Lots of questions to be answered right here, right now.
Right? Rare singles opportunity for Ricky Smokes. Last time we saw Ricky Smokes in Yarmouth in singles competition was against one Ace Romero. Fresh Blood 2021. Long night for Ricky Smokes. But now he's got the debuting Kid Chocolate, Jabari.
Jabari, someone that I know very well from back in my days in Calgary. Most started wrestling about 5 years ago when I was training at Lance Storms, and he has been chipping away at the block, training under the tutelage of Lance Storm, under Bret the Hitman Hart, just taking Canada by storm. He's done everything that there is to do in the Canadian sphere. It's time for him to show what he's got here in the Northeast in his Limitless debut. And we know we've seen competition.
Yeah, fresh off of about 2 weeks ago, sharing a ring in victory with Matt Seidel.
Introducing first in the corner to my right, representing our team, and accompanied to ringside by the dime piece, Aaron Rourke, and the centerpiece, Ava. Wrestling out of Circus, Massachusetts, weighing in at 199 pounds, this is the masterpiece, Ricky Smokes. His opponent in the corner to my left, wrestling out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in tonight at 185 pounds, Kid Chocolate, Jabari!
I was saying before, Jabari victorious in a three-way dance involving Matt Seidel maybe 2 weeks ago. 5-year veteran, but this year coming off of a strong recommendation from Dirty Dango that he needs to be seen all across the United States. This might be the year of Kid Chocolate.
I have a feeling it is. We haven't seen enough Canadian talent breakthrough over the past 2 years with the... Oh,
hold on a second, turn it here. Hand extended for Ricky Smokes, who's thinking about it.
Uh-oh. What's Ricky gonna do? Is he? He seems torn.
Yeah. Ava and Aaron saying one thing, but Yarmouth in unison saying something else.
Oh, okay. Well, typical art fashion there, right?
Yeah.
Old habits die strong.
Yeah, now trying to get the early onset advantage here.
I got him.
Well, Jabari so fast.
Mo, very quick in the ring. You're going to see a lot of precision, a lot of detail, much like his trainers, Lance and the Hitman here. But, you know, there's a lot of turbulence, I think, going on in the mind of Ricky Smokes. So he's fighting a battle against Mo, against himself, and then, in a way, against, like, the dynamic in art.
Yes, well, I couldn't agree more. And it's tough for Ricky having those distractions because you take away the distractions, you still have a very razor-thin contest here.
Absolutely. Who wants to be shown up at a place that they technically have a home field advantage, right?
Right. Both athletes cut from stone, lightning fast. Ricky now going to the body blows and then finding the jaw of Jabari.
Little haymaker early on.
Yes, indeed. Crispy short right, Jabari with the reversal. Ricky over the top. Byron's carry might be thinking head tap.
Oh, Mo moving quick on his feet here.
No!
Danger to the standing switches, but that waist lock from Ricky too strong.
Great ring awareness on the part of Jabari, assessing all possible options, and now looks like he's rearing up.
Summoning the energy in the room. Ricky, slingshot spear.
Goes for that cover, gets the 2 count. What an athletic feat by Ricky Smokes.
So fast.
We often forget because in many ways, you know, he kind of falls to the wayside of Ava and Aaron, two very strong personalities, but Ricky is incredibly athletic, incredibly gifted in his own right.
I would say tonight overall has been very beneficial to remind us all that all 3 members of Art are very gifted in singles competition. Ricky now, powerful. Buckle now. Jabari still in it though.
Strong kick out here. You know, for people in Canada, it's so hard to break out sometimes. You know, visas, travel, all of these things stand in their way, and Mo has done his absolute best chipping away at the block in Canada. Now is his time here at Limitless. A win here can provide so many other opportunities in the United States.
No doubt about it. Canada's always been one of those hidden gold mines of talent. Always has been. We hope to see more Canadian exposure in time.
Yes, we've seen the likes of Jody Brett,
yes.
LuFisto, and now Kid Chocolate himself, Jabari. Whoa! Beautiful uppercut there.
Yeah, coming in strong now, building up steam. Ricky hard into the corner, monkey flip.
Oh, but Ricky lands on his feet. Little cocky there, though. Mo hitting the boots to him.
They're both so slick with it. Bandera to the outside. Oh, no!
Oh,
Ricky Smokes! Sure-footed. Caught the small package, but Kid Chocolate hanging strong.
Yeah, Ricky absolutely beside himself. I think he was confident with that small package. That wasn't enough to get one over on Mo.
Might be looking for a head tap now.
Uh-oh.
Likes to run him into the buckle and then land the TKO. First step. The march. Oh, Kid Chocolate out the back door. The wind up.
Mo always does his homework, and I know he's done his homework on Ricky. Up to the top. What's this gonna be, Johnny? High risk, high reward. He hits it.
Perfect execution, 6th landing on the moonsault. Only good for two, says referee Nate Speckman.
That was quite the maneuver. I think that Smokes was like seizing up there on the back end of that pin. That was crazy.
Heavy moonsault. Kid Chocolate. Firing up the room, took a second too long. Ricky with the drop kick.
Smokes had him scouted, and now...
Head tap incoming. Got it.
Masterpiece, Ricky Smokes.
Well, I would say, if you had to pick the two most shocked faces in the house, it's Ava and Aaron.
I would say so. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and I think that their faces are going to be cemented in my mind for quite some time after that. Ricky is going to hear about this one.
Aaron Rourke can't believe it.
Why are they angry that he won? Don't you usually support your friends?
Hold on. Ricky wanted the congratulations, and they just left him. They just left him.
That is not what friends do.
No.
Maybe that's what art does. Okay, you know, I think Ricky is soaking up a little bit of the audience and the energy solo.
Yeah, I think he's surprised by that song.
The journey is not a short trip from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Let's hear it for the very talented Kid Chocolate, Jabari!
What a great first showing here at Limitless Wrestling. Jabari showing his tremendous talent, the pedigree he comes from. Hopefully we see him here again.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be the last time we're seeing Kid Chocolate here.
Incredible. Like you guys have been telling me, like I just didn't want to prove myself. I've been sucking and losing and all that, and I finally did it. I won. I even got my winner's purse for the first time. Isn't that awesome? I'm so happy. Why aren't you guys happy? Why you look sad? What?
Like, congratulations, Rick. But where were you for us tonight?
I was there. I was with you guys.
Like, we gave you a guaranteed win. Where were you for us? You think you proved you're a member of art?
Yeah, right.
What was that then? What was that?
Limitless Wrestling fans, give yourselves the biggest round of applause in the world. It is hot as blazes up here. I know it's hot down there as well. We thank you guys for coming out and supporting Limitless Wrestling tonight. We hope to see you next month for the tournament. And now, ladies and gentlemen of Yarmouth, Maine, it is time for your main event of the evening.
Main event time here. Crunch time, if you will, Top Shelf.
Rematch time, Johnny Torres, lest we forget.
11 months in the making. Challenger, #1 contender, winner of 4 of his last 6. Beef.
Gonna say, but you want to talk about this man's last match against Alec Price? Oh, we'll get to more on that in a little bit, but take a moment to take it in. That man has some momentum behind him with wins in recent months against the likes of Jake Something and Slade, Manders. How about Charles Mason? How about Davey Richards?
Yes, sir.
That was the last time before that Beef lost to Alec Price in the first round of last year's Vacation Land Cup. I'm going to tell you all about it. Buckle in, folks. But Beefer, this kid, from a trailer park, makes his way up to Maine, where he himself one of the premier champions here in New England at the expense of the most winningest champion in Limitless Wrestling history, Alec Price.
Yes, sir. Will it be number 14 for Alec Price?
My goodness. That is the most defenses at 13 successful defenses. Adding 14 to his repertoire here. Be very important.
But Big Beef, we're gonna stop that in his tracks. Limitless Wrestling gave Beef a new lease on pro wrestling life. This is the peak of Mount Everest for Beef. But he's got the best climber in Limitless Wrestling history.
My goodness, we've talked about this man in the past being the underdog. We are no longer saying that. I refuse to say that.
No.
This man has proved himself. A kid no more, he is a man. He carries himself like one. Each time he comes out, there he is. Limitless Wrestling champion, Alec Price.
Do you know why he wears the Charlie Conway jersey, Top Shelf?
Tell me why, Johnny Torres.
Because he's the damn captain now.
Still, with that sub-graps, not even a belt anymore, it's just a trophy. It's a hood ornament that he wears around his neck. Just the way he thinks of the South, Southern wrestling.
Just crossed the 4-month mark as the Bone Storm champion.
I'm sure Jaden Newman has something to say about that, but
yeah,
not tonight. Alec Price set to defend that Limitless Wrestling Championship. Coming off a successful defense against Lindsay Dorado back in May. My goodness. Pulled the mask right off him, did everything that it took to get the victory. Imagine what he's going to try to do to Beef again.
The pride of East Boston.
Right behind Rogerio's funeral home, this kid grew up. Alec Price.
It's ingrained in the culture. Do what it takes to survive.
Here we go, yeah, Beef ain't running from nobody, Johnny.
No.
Send it over to Rich Palladino.
Your crunch time main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my left, from Champions Trailer Park in Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is White Trash Wonderful. This is
Crowd behind Beef.
His opponent in the corner to my right, from the Prize City, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the current Southern Underground Pro Bone Storm Champion and the current reigning and defending Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the Prize City OG, the Northeast Beast. This is the Prize, Alec Price.
Two survivors about to go to war.
Talking about survivors, that's a way. Two unique upbringings, two unique situations, and yet eerily similar in some ways. Those are their stories to tell. Tonight they meet as competitors, both after a common goal, that Limitless Wrestling Championship. Eric Greenleaf assigned the contest, showing the audience here tonight, coming out in this weather, this heat, in droves for Limitless Wrestling here in the middle of the summer.
Ain't going nowhere. This white trash piece of puke.
White trash piece of what? We talked about it. Let's talk about it right now with the bell rung, Johnny Torres. Opening round of the Vacation Land Cup 2021. Alec Price set to take on Love Doug. Love Doug sidelined by Charles Mason and Ava Everett at the time. There was an alternate waiting all night just for the opportunity. Not scheduled to compete. That man was Big Beef, who took up and stepped up in seconds notice, Johnny Torres. seconds.
Chopping out the bit and now crashing out of the gate.
Oh, that knee. Oh, it's that knee. You talk about a couple of months ago against Alexander Hammerstone.
Yeah.
That knee is hurting. Did you see that? Am I crazy?
No. I had caught up with Beef earlier tonight. He had assured me the knee's all good. But I suppose
his face just told me different there, Johnny Torres.
The night of, you're gonna say that.
You saw that Manhattan drop, that inverted atomic drop. You can see that his knee was trembling a little bit. Beef and Alec Price went toe-to-toe 11 months ago, last August. As we come up on another Vacation Land Cup. Beef coming in. Catches them with a clothesline, vicious to the floor. But Beef came up short. We saw that unbelievable maneuver from the top rope. I'm trying to remember, was it not the grand prize in the top? What did he hit him with? He hit him with that unbelievable top rope maneuver, and that was enough to lay out Beef. And I don't know what it's going to take tonight.
Yeah, no, tonight.
But Beef's done his homework. Whole new ball game.
11 months is a long time to stew over a loss like that.
Think about how he has improved over those 11 months. With wins against Davey, that's the one that, just for me, just put him on the map, defeating Davey Rich in an unbelievable contest.
Circa that time, he was still going under the moniker of Big Beef.
Absolutely.
Now he's in the best shape of his life.
Say Big Peel. Gnarls Carpet. And Alec Price wins against Lindsay Dorado. Brian Keith defeated Anthony Green for that title. Defeated JT Dunn to get the opportunity. Defeated JD Drake on the first of the year. Limitless Wrestling Worcester. The hits keep coming. Ace Romero.
Lee Moriarty told Alec Price he was next. He's living up to it. But Beef!
Overhand chop from Beef. Gnarls Garvin letting them know they don't play in Champions Trailer Park.
That strike came from the bottom of his feet. Just as much energy as he had throughout his entire body. And now, suplex. Ugh.
Suplex on the floor.
Rough night for that floor. Oh, and Beef.
So we got the locker room pouring out behind us, watching this contest, as it often does when Alec Price is in the ring.
And Eric Greenleaf knows better than to get in the way of a Big Beef when they're on the outside.
Absolutely. I just think about, guys like Slade. He went toe-to-toe with Slade, the baddest mother you-know-what on the planet. Oh my word, he took himself out. Oh, he's got to be hurting. That knee, we talk about that knee. Price, just stop it on him.
Yeah, nobody hauling that flying cross body into the chair.
I'm curious about Beef's knee. Trying to tell from this vantage point. Face first, Beef's still up.
Yeah, didn't see where the primary point of impact was on that chair.
Big chop by Alec Price and a European uppercut.
But so far, Alec Price has weathered the storm of Beef.
Here? No way. Absolutely not. Tries again. No dice, says Beef. Gnarls Garvin gets him up. Knee to the head from Price. Super kick lands flush.
Tried and true.
Big pump kick knee there. Pump kick knee combo.
Going with both. Sticking with what got him to the dance.
Breaks that count. Very quick is Alec Price. Taking it into the crowd.
Oh, in the back row.
Into the tables out by the merchandise area. More forearms to Beef, and this is what it is. And you think that Alec Price was going to try to avoid a street fight with Beef. He's bringing it to him right now.
Alec Price always tries to attack the strengths.
Big boot again, lays out. Beef. What do you got playing here? Placing that chair in a precarious position. Big knee to the mush of Big Beef.
Pressure on now. Alec keeping it up in spades.
Big forearm by Alec Price.
Uh-oh. Wait, think of the Liger dive?
This Beef.
Yeah!
Beef catches him! What? Get out of town! Oh, what's he gonna do? You gotta put him down, Beefer! Gently, no! Oh! Alec Price just tossed aside Razor's Edge style maneuver. Oh my word. Beef needs to capitalize. Cannot win that title on the outside. That's exactly it. That's the ticket. Get in there and pin that man. We might have a new champion, Johnny. Get ready. 2. Only 2. Only 2. Alec trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, that crucifix powerbomb on the chair. If it hadn't been outside the ring, likely could have been it. But
crowd here in Yarmouth showing their appreciation. Big Beef gets Alec Price up the old-fashioned way. Waist lock. German suplex. Beef holds him.
Yeah, opts to roll through.
Beef holding on here. Could be looking to double up. Doubles up. German suplex number 2. Beef still with that waist lock. Gives it up a little bit. Still got it. Alec Price trying to get out. Cannot. Like a vice grip.
Yes, indeed.
Big back elbow from Price. And another Beef trying to just hold his place here.
Trying to break the vice.
What's that?
Backdrop driver.
Saito style suplex holds on extra long. 2. Only 2. Putting all that weight. Just difficult to kick out under the sheer volume. The weight of Gnarls guard.
And that's only going to continue to play further to the disadvantage of our current reigning champion.
And I'm not going to say I'm surprised, but a good majority of this crowd firmly behind Beef. Hangs him up to try over the top rope. Gnarls guard looking for some support here.
And driving the wind out of Alec. Beef taking off.
Big boot to the head. Pump kick again by Price. Coming in. Catches him. A crusher, almost a neck breaker for the way Beef's body went. 2. Only 2. Only 2. Beef able to kick out.
The sure-footed Prize City OG. Back in the driver's seat here.
Boot to the face again. Each kick with meaning. No wasted motion. Extra impact on every strike that he throws. Never mind just that boot.
All of those follow-throughs.
The energy, and Price knows it. Like everything in his life, he has fought for it. He was not hindered anything. Anything, Johnny Torres.
Beef's right there. Got that story. These survivors, these warriors, gotten their way to our crunch time main event. Grandest prize in New England on the line. Bulldog lands flush for Beef cover. Back and forth, ebb and flow in contest here so far.
Bust the chin of Big Beef. Forearm by Alec Price. You know, I kind of had Big Beef pegged as somebody that would find himself in the Vacation Land Cup again automatically this year. He didn't want to wait. He was ready for Alec Price. He wanted it after that victory, a huge victory against Jake something.
Called a shot and got it. Now Alec Price though.
Big European uppercut to Big Beef.
Beef stunned.
Yeah, Beef doesn't know where he is. Alec Price realizes it too.
Off comes the wrist tape, Alec.
Oh. Running European uppercut, drops Beef down. That squatted position, down to his knees is Beef. Alec Price measuring him up.
That wrist tape off, purely bone on jaw now. But that might be to Alec's detriment, because Beef. Something's awake.
Forearms and bunches, and Beef answers back. And he's got him in succession here. Alec Price gets him off kilter. Beef with 4 in a row now. Trying to muster up something. Irish whip. Gets Alec up. Alex kicks him. And it was the knee. It was the knee. He had it scouted.
That pop-up drop kick altered midair.
You said you spoke to Beef, and you said he said that the knee was fine.
He said.
The truth coming out right now, Johnny Torres.
Yeah, you know, as we're even looking at it.
Alec Price doing
that layer of tape.
He had it scouted the whole time, Johnny Torres. Alec Price able to buy himself some time, and Beef can't get back up. Beef is down on one knee. Price now back up.
Now the stance change.
Here come the rights. The Pride of Champions Trailer Park.
Now Beef sticking and moving. His stance is completely changed. Luther's press.
Press with punches from Beef. Nolo's Garfin. Hearing it. Getting the feeling back. Getting that mobility back in that knee.
Needs the adrenaline. Keeping Beef moving as fast as he can. Stacking up. Big one incoming.
Another avalanche catches Price again. He's got him with that butterfly. Underhooks in. Lands flush. Not done with him. Hooks him up again, Torres.
Round two.
Gets him again. Third time's the charm, perhaps.
Wait, different hook. Tiger driver.
Tiger driver and an impact into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Only 2. Oh, I thought he had him. I thought we had a new champion.
Right there with you.
Can you imagine? Ahead of the Vacation Land Cup. Big Beef could have just put him away there.
Oh, would throw the whole, would throw everything in a disarray. You imagine. God. Big Beef.
He cannot waste any time. He's got to stay on him. Beef has improved cardio from the last time we saw him a year ago.
Just Beef now. Got that.
It's him up.
He got that Crucifix powerbomb earlier.
Price fights out once again in the knee. Absolutely knows.
The teep kick met with the right hand.
Go to that beefy bomb. Oh, I don't know about this one, Torres.
Yeah.
This could be a mistake. Oh, no. Crash and burn. Beef to the outside. Did he land on the knee again? I can hear him screaming.
Oh, he's clutching at it.
Is he clutching at it?
I see him clutching.
Eric Greenleaf in there to check on him.
On the all fours, Alec Price ain't giving him room.
Price gets him. No time to recover if you're Gnarls Garvin. Throws Beef into the ring. Price now. So comfortable on those ropes, he's gonna fly. Beef's out. Beef can't get back up to him.
Yeah. Alec are gonna put this to bed.
Big knees. Big knees. Landing flushed right into the chest cavity. Oh my goodness.
Beef gasping for air. Caught the mule kick side of the head. Watch out here.
What was that?
Tornado into the unprettier.
An innovative offense from Price, but it's not enough. Say Alec Price beside himself. Gonna just punish. Beef, the way Alec Price looks at it is that Beef is trying to take food out of his mouth.
Right.
This is how he has always dealt with it. He is not afraid. If Beef can't appear in the Vacation Land Cup, if he can't appear at the anniversary show, so be it if you're Alec Price. It's a means of defending that Limitless Wrestling Championship. If he can do so tonight, that will be defense number 14, Johnny.
Yes, sir. And now, Alec really focused on that knee now.
He knows. Getting into it there at Greenleaf. Once again, punishing Beef.
Yeah, now that offense is 100% knee focused.
These people even know it. Look at this. Look at this. Right in the center of the ring, Beef. Beef can't even crawl. There's nowhere for him to go. I think this might be it. A valiant effort indeed. If this is the end of the contest, this crowd is not letting him give up.
Alex got full tension on that hold. That submission predicament, Beef trying to gut through it. But now, multiple right hands finding the jaw. Alec Price, no choice.
I can't believe this crowd. absolutely loves beef. Forearm again, in succession. And he's gonna have to keep going, but how much has been taken out of that knee, Johnny?
Yes,
Once
sir.
again, and Price is not gonna let up. Absolutely not.
That offense is 100% knee focused now.
Oh, not again. If he goes to the beefy bomb again, he needs to hit it. No room for error, no margin for error. Gets it, gets it.
But he's gotta get back in the ring.
That's the
Go,
toughest
Beef,
part.
come on.
Gets it. Cover. 1, 2, new champion 2. Only 2. Beef's got to think about what it's going to be.
It's the high risk, high reward of the beefy bomb. It's got to be a knockout shot.
It could be the power bomb. I don't know what it's going to be.
Use that top rope splash in the
It has to
post.
happen soon, though.
Yes.
Do not let Alec Price recover. I think of somebody like an Ace Romero, another big man. Ace Romero allowed Alec Price to recover. He was playing with his food, and that is what cost him.
Yes,
Beef
indeed.
cannot do the same thing.
Just like that, prey can become predator. Now, hey, Beef with the headbutt. Alec Price struggling to stay conscious here.
See Beef just moving gingerly. He's calling for a finish.
Thumb across the neck.
What could this be?
Signal for the end.
Yeah, jacket. What is this?
But Alec.
Another forearm again. Beef. That powerball, that Connor Torres is it. Gets it. Gets it. Is he saying going upstairs? That splash you referred to, Torres?
Yes, sir.
If he lands it, that's over. But he's got to hit it. Needs to hit it, Torres. And we will have a new Limitless Wrestling champion.
Full height, full energy.
Nobody home. Frog splash with nobody there.
Oh, and that knee got all of it. Alec Price.
Misses. Beef with a step out of the way. Clotheslines Alec Price nearly out of his boots. Beef looking at that senton perhaps. Leg draw. Oh, wait, an earthquake. An earthquake style splash. Cover. 2. Gets that shoulder up. Very
Barely,
close.
yeah. Manages to scoot that up.
He's hit the power bomb. He missed the splash. Do you dare go for that splash again, Tor?
At this point, it's the card that hasn't landed.
This pro beef crowd, unbelievable tonight in Yarmouth. Could be bringing them out. Could be a suplex from the top. Could be looking for a superplex, Johnny Torres.
We once saw Beef Iron Claw Slam rip Byson off this very stage.
I'm getting flashbacks. Torres, this is what happened last time, though.
Wait.
This is what happened last time. He was not able to hit this. Price reversed it last time. If he does hit it this time, it's over.
Fighting for it.
Oh, no.
Price keeping the perch. Lightning might strike twice.
Beefer, taking his time. Needs to muscle him up. Needs to use whatever strength. It's all in the lower body and the upper body.
1 foot nearly leaving.
One hand washes the other. Alec Price gets out. Oh, no. Beef holds on. Beef holding on. He knows what's happening.
Alec wants that hood star stomp. If he can get Beef in the tree wall. Wait a minute. Just yoking Alec Price up to the top rope.
Headbutts in succession from Beef. Each one taking Alec Price out of the game. And he's not going to stop Torres until he knows he's out.
Our Yarmouth Anthems.
Each one. Now he's got, wasn't it a pile driver? He's going for a pile driver, Torres. Oh no. Oh no, this, oh, his career. Oh, he's out. Need to get him. You gotta get him, Beef. Shoots the half cover. 1, 2, 3, only 2. Unbelievable. Only 2. Only 2 for Beef.
Get out of here. Beef.
Like I said, I'm winning that goddamn belt. His words, not mine. Powerbomb, Beef, into your your arsenal. No beefy bombs, just power bombs. Not yet. Not yet, Beef. Absolutely not.
You need that second bell to ring.
No time for hubris. Absolutely not. Oh boy, Torres.
I don't like
Torres,
it.
I've seen this story before. Beefer, do not get caught
Because
up.
that's when the prize turns into the Northeast Beast.
Come on, don't get caught up in that, Beef. Price will make you pay every time.
Price was falling out of the pocket from Beef strikes before. Those feet are barely punching now.
Back and forth, big boot from Beef. Oh no, Price there. Back elbow. Beef floats over by Price. Catches that foot. Catches the kick. Straight to the head. Clothesline lariat. That's a lariat.
Dug deep.
Beef for now. Misses that earthquake splash. Alec Price. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Catches the knee. Could it be? Perfect position. He's got him. Gets it right in the back of the frame. Surprise. Should be no surprise at all. Still champion, my goodness. Who's gonna beat this kid? Who's gonna do it? Unbelievable.
What's my name?
I don't believe it.
Before you leave, I got something quick to say.
What in the world?
Tonight was my 14th time defending the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. And tonight, Big Beef gave everything he fucking had. This man gave me the fight of my lifetime. This dude is next up. Yeah. But Beef, what? Beef, I got something to say. If I'm gonna be honest, if I'm gonna be truthful, man to man, because I think we're cool now, right?
Beef already knows that he has a lot of respect for Alec Price.
Beef,
Doesn't even need the time, he
I'm
knows.
sorry to say, but you're just not on my fucking level.
Well then. Really? Oh, really? Oh, come on! Price! Price, come on now!
Alec draws the line in the sand. Said Beef is next up, but not today.
Oh, what is this though? Come on! What the hell?
They bust the switch.
What's going on? What is going on? Those lights on, Ethan! Ethan, what the hell's that? Come on! Oh! Bryce has seen a ghost! Bryce has seen a ghost!
Ace Romero!
He's back! He's back from Europe and... Oh my goodness.
Well, just trying it. Looking to pick up right where they left off.
Alec Price, not quite ready. After the contest he just had. Ace Romero has returned to Limitless Wrestling.
Lest we forget, Alec Price punched his ticket to his first Vacation Land Cup finals off the back of Ace Romero. No love lost here.
Defended his championship. Ace Romero's back. Alec Price doesn't have time for this.
Back of the line with ya. Bye-bye. I'm still your Limitless Wrestling
Alec is saying back of the line.
Back of the line. He has a fair point. Alec Price victorious. Take nothing away from Beef, but Ace Romero is back.
Ace Romero standing tall here. Alec Price.
Ladies and gentlemen, AC, baby! AC Romero!
Well, what a night here at Limitless Wrestling's Crunch Time on IWTV. Seen the return of Ace Romero. We've seen the Big Buffa, Rip Byson. qualifying for the Vacation Land Cup. And Yarmouth Ambets, they will sit here all night to welcome back their local hero, Ace Romero.
Welcome home, AC baby.
Soaking it in. What a night here at Crunch Time for Top Shelf Troy. For Sam Laterna.
Concludes Crunch Time from Limitless.
For Rich Palladino, I'm Johnny Torres. Good fight. Good night.